Hey everybody, Tony Pressure Washing Depot, located here in Homosassa, Florida, with the Pressure Wash and Soft Wash business page. Listened to the radio a little while ago, and a lady made a statement on there we've heard all of our life. And the statement was, well, the early bird gets the worm. And I've never really paid attention to that. I always look at it as, the person who gets up early, the one who gets to start earlier than everybody else, they're the ones that are normally lucky, or that seem to do better in life. They're more successful. In our field, it's not really, I wouldn't say it's luck, but with the early bird getting up, he's pre-planning his day. Like, what are you doing in your business to pre-plan your day? Being that early bird. But sometimes we have to go beyond being just an early bird. We actually have to be the night owl. So what I mean by that is, like, you're going to put in some late hours and some early mornings. You're basically creating a strategy for your company. What direction do you want to take your company? It's more so than just getting up and winging it. You actually have to prepare and put your company in motion in a direction that you want it to go, more so than just getting up, being that bird hoping to get the worm. So when the bird wakes up, does he just wake up and by luck he's going to go get a worm, or has he strategized where the worms are, to find out if he can actually get that worm or not? So in your business, are you strategizing, or are you just kind of winging it, like a lot of people do? For example, when we would target a neighborhood, we would first off get online and we would find out the demographics of a neighborhood that we wanted to get into. Sometimes the houses look really nice, but then you look at the demographics as far as the income, the age, the salary of the person living in that neighborhood, and sometimes they're like $20,000 or $30,000 a year. Being a luxury business the way we are, a lot of times them people that are making $20,000, $30,000 a year, they're DIYers, and you're no matter what you do as far as advertising or whatever, you're not going to break into that neighborhood. For one, they really can't afford you. So we would strategize where our worms were by looking and trying to find homes that the median income was $65,000 or $70,000. And I would start looking for homes that were, at least in our area, $400,000 or more. There's ways that we can teach how to do that. Later on, we're possibly going to come up with a mastermind section of showing you guys how to do, how we actually strategize to find them $300,000, $400,000 homes, and only target marketing towards that. But are you doing the groundwork to try to find out, are you advertising to that style of neighborhood where they can actually afford you, or are you just going out there putting out yard signs hoping someone calls you? So are you strategizing? Everything we did, we had a strategy to it. Even like the clip flyers, a lot of people look down on them, but we would go out on a weekend, we'd find a neighborhood that we really wanted to target, and we could hit the whole neighborhood 2 or 3 times in a row, every weekend for 4 or 5 weeks at a time, and minimal cost. All it's taking us time and a little bit of marketing materials with a binder clip, and we would throw it into the driveways. A lot of people are like, well, that's throwing garbage into the yard. You can call it what you want to. It's a totally legal way of advertising. And normally when you pass out 2,000 to 3,000 of these flyers, you're only going to get 1 or 2 hate calls. You're always going to get a hate call from someone who's like, stop throwing your garbage in the yard. Yeah, but I got 7 or 8 jobs out of this 2,000 or 3,000 flyers. So it's like, I'll take that hate mail. And you can even be personal on that, but you got to have that strategy for when you're going out into the field for marketing a certain neighborhood. What is your strategy? Are you actually strategizing to get customers in a specific area, or are you just winging it? You know what I'm saying? There's my idea. So, are you an early bird just hoping to get the worm, or are you actually finding out where the worms are to get the worm and know that the possibility of you getting the worm in this neighborhood is a lot better than the demographics of a different neighborhood? So there's a thought for the day. Comment below if you got questions. Like, share, subscribe. Check out our website, www.pressurewashingdepot.com. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.